All right, so our code is now a lot more modular, much more readable because we've implemented a better structure. So for example, our HTML, our broad stroke, web page wide styles are up here. And then we've got our headings, classes, our sections classes, our navigation bar classes, our buttons, title section, features, and it's now a lot easier, say if something goes wrong in our code, to try and figure out the part of the code that's causing the problem. So you could further refactor this, although there really is a sweet spot before you start, getting rid of all your code and trying to mush it all together into a single giant class, which doesn't really work either. So just because something repeats itself isn't itself a good enough reason for you to try and get rid of it. So even though we have, for example, the price text that has a font size of 3 rem and line height of 1.5, and also the testimonial text also has the same dimensions, it's not necessarily a good enough reason to simply bunch them together into a single class, because even though, in our case, we've kind of kept them the same, in reality, it's probably not likely that you're going to have exactly the same styles applied to many bits of your web page that are not really related, right? The testimonial text and the pricing text, it's just pure coincidence, or rather partly laziness on my part, to keep them styled exactly the same. In reality, it's probably not going to be. So our website is now complete. Now, of course, the hrefs for these buttons, etc., and your social icons are not working at all because we don't really have anywhere to point people to. But if you did have a website, then you can already see how you now have the skills and the tools and the know-how to build a fantastic looking website yourself using Bootstrap and CSS and HTML. So I hope you had fun with me in this module. And in the next module, we've got even more exciting things yet to come for you, because we're going to learn about JavaScript. So not only are we going to have style, but we're also going to have functionality. And this is really where the real fun starts, because we can start making our website do things by using some real code and not just HTML and CSS. So I'm really excited to see you on the next module, and I hope you will be too. So for all of that and more, I'll see you on the next module.